Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's go fishing. I'm on a mission. It's so pretty, I'd sure hate to waste this chance. We'll find a shady little spot, not too cool, not too high. Perfect for a little fishing and romance. Oh yes. There's nothing so inviting, nothing quite as exciting as a little fishing when they're biting. Let's go fishing.
Morning, boys and girls. We went up the river again today and caught some, lost some, had short some. It was a challenge. I mean, the water's still. I think I measured it was 59 degrees. It was 59 yesterday, and we was catching some fish, but most of them were short. But they ended up with a sack full of nice ones. But yeah. It's just, you can see them down there on the live target, but they'll just come up to the bait and turn away. And every once in a while, one will take it, but most of the time they're just coming up there and turning away. But it was a beautiful morning, guys. It really was. I mean, except for the fog. And the fog kind of lifted, and as soon as that sun came out, it burned it off. And these two young fellers, they put them in the boat. They just, put them in the boat. Now, we've seen people up there jigging, and we've seen people up there sitting on the bank with many in, but we didn't see a lot of fish being caught again today, guys, up the river. Just not happening. Now the guys at night are going out at night and they're catching them. They're catching a limit at night, yeah, I'm gonna make a couple of videos at night fishing, but I'm gonna wait till the nights get up to about 50 degrees. Still chilly. And personally, I don't keep none of the fish, so I'm just going to go out and make a video, for the YouTube channel. I always do for a couple times every year at nighttime, and just to show you that you can catch them at night. I mean, you put in about 4:30, 5 o'clock, and then turn your lights on, and you're ready to go. In the river or in one of the canals or somewhere, you can always catch fish. But yeah, we was jigging with the Mafia rods today, and the guys were jigging, but we was watching them. They'd come right up to the jig and just turn away. And then we was using Muck City cane poles, and we was catching them on the Muck. We caught we caught every one of them on the Muck City cane poles, guys. The jig bite just didn't happen for us today. And I talked to Captain Bob. Captain Bob said the first thing this morning they went out and in the weeds, and they caught like a dozen right off the bat jigging, and then all of a sudden they just, like somebody turned off a switch, they just quit hitting, so. They were right down deep. Now we were about 12 foot of water, and we was suspending the bait to about 10 foot of water, and that's where the specks was. But my gosh, there was so many of them, and I can't believe that you can't sit there and just catch 50 of them with no problem because there's that many fish in the river. But they just, I don't know if they're feeding all night or what, their bellies are full or what. But yeah, when that sun comes up, you just don't get into them like you normally do. But we had so much, like I said before, we had so much fluctuation in the temperature and the rise and fall of the water, and we've in South Florida this year we've had a winter, and they had a winter up north too, pretty good winter. This one fellow, he's a farmer, grows soybeans and corn, and the other gentleman, he's a roofer up in Columbus, and they come down here every year for a week, and they used to come down bass fishing. They come down and start crappie fishing, because that's it is addictive. I mean, it's that catching them crappies fun. I don't care what you say, it's fun. I mean, especially on them Muck City cane poles. There you are. It's enjoyable. I measured every one of them. We had several short ones today. I mean, we just kept pitching them back. After you catch 5 or 6, then we'd catch a good one. Just you can see the fog has finally burned off, and we're catching fish. I mean, we're jerking them in. But just had a couple of them that didn't have to measure, but the rest of them we had to measure. I mean, we weren't getting no giants this morning. You know what I'm saying? They weren't really big. They were just keepers. And that's the other day there was all good ones. These ones here we had to measure. We had 8 poles out. We had 8 Muck City cane poles out, and then while we had the cane poles out, the fellows were jigging. They could see them on there and jigging, but we never picked one up jigging. I mean, like I said before, we get it right down in front of their nose. They come up and look at it, and then turn around and swim away. And I'm thinking, I ain't gonna eat that piece of plastic. Yeah, they just wouldn't. They wouldn't take the jig. I mean, but they were taking the minis. I mean, you had to fish real slow. I mean, I just put it on the electric motor on one. I just barely moved around up. I was pushing, but we were really pushing slow. And when we first got started, there wasn't any wind, which was a good thing. But then, right about 1 o'clock, we quit about 1 o'clock, and the wind had picked up pretty good. And yeah. Again, the minis were really good. We got there at Garrett's Tackle Shop. I mean, they were really lively. I've heard some people complain about some of their minis, but Caleb and Leaf, they treat the water with with glacier rock, and it really makes a difference. I mean, for the minis, they stay alive longer. So here's where we decided to move up the river there. We run up there about the dam there, by the dam. Caught some up there, but we weren't tearing them up there. But we caught some, but there's several little ones up there too. We just put the poles up here so we didn't have to take them all down. Just put them in the back. I just took my car and eased up there. Wind had not picked up yet. The weirs we went through the weirs there, and Yesterday there was a lot of boats up there. Today there was very few. There wasn't that many boats up there. We caught fish, but man, like I said, we had to work for it. Ease around, move around. Yeah, I had to work for that. Yeah, we just kind of eased back and forth up along the bank here and caught some. Caught some, but and missed some. Lost a real nice one. Just it broke the line before I could get the net there. It had broke the line off. So, but yeah. We had a double here. He was pulling that one in, the other one off, and like I said, all of a sudden, man, we just like a little spell there, and then they wouldn't bite again. They just shut off. I don't know. Yeah.